Welcome to today's biodiversity lesson. So we are going to look at the word biodiversity. We are going to break it down into 2 words using this strategy. What do you think biodiversity means? Well, we're going to break it apart into 2 words, bio and diversity. Now, something to be diverse, that means there are a lot of them. So a lot of different types of things. Bio means life, so lots of life is what biodiversity means. So I think biodiversity means lots of life. The daily plan, our objective is to be able to explain biodiversity in order to better understand I will be able to explain biodiversity in order to better my understanding of Unit 3 concepts. I know I am successful when I can respond to comprehension questions and I can actively listen to a video. Some essential questions we're going to be thinking about today are: what is biodiversity? How do humans affect it? And how does it affect humans? What is the process for developing potential design solutions? How do humans change the planet? What is biodiversity? How do humans affect it? And how does it affect humans? How do humans change the planet? So we are going to watch Bill Nye the Science Guy, Biodiversity, and answer the following questions. Where do most of the world's living things live? What is biodiversity? Where do people fit in? Are the things in an ecosystem connected together or separate? What is an ecosystem? What is the largest ecosystem? Name one thing you can do to promote biodiversity. How many species are there in the world? Number 8 and number 9, you may have to use other resources like Google. So again, how many species are in the world? And how many species are we losing every hour? And number 10, why is biodiversity so important? You should be able to answer number 10 by completing the work today. All right, so those are the questions you will answer. You will answer that in Google Docs. And then you will watch this biodiversity video by Bill Nye. The link is in Google Classroom. So again, the link is in Google Classroom. You'll watch this whole video. It is about 22 minutes long, and that will provide you the answers to all of these questions. Okay, so you will fill out the Google form on Google Classroom for each of the following questions, and that's your work for today. Now, I do want to give you a heads up. We are going to be creating ecosystems in our class. So every student will be responsible for creating their own ecosystem, and we will be using this rubric for grading. There it goes. So again, you're going to be creating an ecosystem, and you'll have a better idea of what that means after the video. But you're going to create an ecosystem in a jar or container. So again, you're going to have to find the soil. You're going to have to find the animal if you're going to add an animal. It can either be aquatic or terrestrial. It should not cost you a lot of money. You should find an old tomato sauce jar, a mason jar. Maybe you kept something in before. Sand from outside, soil from outside, plants from outside. Go on a walk, come up with whatever you've got in your surroundings. Again, there are ecosystems all over the world. So no matter where you are, you can put together an ecosystem in a jar. And that's what we're going to do. And again, these are the categories that you are going to be rated on a 1 to 4. And then on the words, on the idea, the information you've given, and the representation. So again, please make sure that you take a look at this rubric when you're thinking about what kind of ecosystem you're going to create and start collecting materials for that. Okay, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me.